Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll continue our discussion on Gajendra Stuti. The last time we met on this class, a couple of days ago, we discussed Shloka number 13. Kshetrajnaya namastubhyam sarvadhyakshaya sakshine purushaya atma mulaya mula prakritaye namaha. This is the shloka we discussed. So, Kshetrajna means Kshetrajna is the name of the Lord. Kshetrajnaya means unto that person whose name is Kshetrajna or who is Kshetrajna. So, Kshetrajna means what? What did we discuss about Kshetrajna?
Who has knowledge about matter and knowledge about all the souls. Knowledge about super soul.
No.
Then
Kshetra is body and Jna is that we have a soul.
Kshetra is the body and Kshetrajna means the knower of the Kshetra, knower of the body. Just like Shastrajna. For scientists, what do they say? Shastrajna. One who knows Shastra is Shastrajna. Shastram janati iti Shastrajna. Kshetram janati iti Kshetrajna. This word janati in Sanskrit means one who knows, the knower. In Hindi, jana means to go, but Sanskrit janati means to know. Kshetrajna. Kshetram janati iti Kshetrajna. One who knows the Kshetra is the Kshetrajna, knower of the Kshetra. So the soul is Kshetra, but above this soul, there is super soul who is the knower of all the Kshetras. He is Sarva Kshetrajna. Sarva Kshetrajna. We are Kshetrajna. We know only about this body, but super soul, Paramatma, he is Sarva Kshetrajna. He is the knower of all the fields. He knows what's happening in my body, your body, everyone's body. Trees, animals, small insects, everything. He is Sarva Kshetrajna. So Kshetra means body. It refers to the material body, specifically the 26 elements within the body and the interactions of those 26 elements. Interactions of those 26 elements. Now when I'm speaking, how I am able to speak? It's only because of the interaction of these material elements I am able to speak. When I'm speaking, what is coming out? The sound is coming out. How is the sound coming out? It is coming either from my from my udaram, from my kantam, and then it's coming out. It's traveling from my udaram or kantam and then coming out of my mouth. So the ether is the medium through which the sound travels from one place of the body to another place, and then finally it comes out, and then you are also able to hear that. You are also able to hear that because of the via medium of the ether. So these are all 26 elements of the matter, and the interactions of these 26 elements is Kshetra. And one who knows about these interactions is Kshetrajna. Now when I'm speaking, I'm aware what's happening in my body. Whether the voice is coming from my, from my udaram, from my kantam, or from my head. In music, if you have some music knowledge, or for those of you who are learning music or who have knowledge of music, they know that some songs you have to sing. Uh, you have to produce noise from your navel, and for some songs you have to produce sound from your udaram, chest. Some songs the sound has to come from the kantam, throat. Some songs the sound has to come from the head. So head voice, uh, chest voice, like that they say. So I know where the sound is coming from. I am aware of the interactions of these material elements within my body. But if you are singing, if you are talking, if you are doing something, I am not aware of those interactions in your body. But only Krishna knows. Krishna, who is Vishnu, who is residing as Paramatma in everyone's heart, he has the complete knowledge of what is happening in everyone's body. He is Sarvakshetrajna. Sarvadhyakshaya. Sarvadhyakshaya means he is the overseer. He is the ultimate overseer. He is the ultimate overseer. Sarvadhyakshaya. He is overseeing everything. The word adhyaksha, sarva adhyaksha, if you do sandhi vichedanam in Sanskrit, it can be understood as adi aksha. Adi or ado. Ado means upar, top, above. Aksha means eyes. That means the Lord has eyes above, far above everything, beyond this material realm also. Within the material realm, his eyes are sun and moon. The sun and moon are considered the two eyes of the Lord, through which he is watching all of us. And even beyond that material realm, even beyond that sun and moon also, he's watching us. From he's sitting in spiritual world, Vaikunta or Goloka, Vrindavana or Ayodhya Loka. From there also he's watching us. We see in the movies, right? We see in the movies when a devotee does something in the material world. In the movie we see from the above, from the spiritual world, the Lord is seeing that, he's smiling, he's telling that to Lakshmi Devi. So we see all those things, right? That means he's seeing from there also. He's seeing from within our heart. He's seeing as the sun and moon, which are the two eyes of the Lord, and he's seeing from above all these things also. Sarvadhyakshaya. Adi Aksha. Adi Aksha means he who has his eyes above everything, because the sun and moon are his two eyes, right? Now, but sun and moon are also material things. They are like us. They are like us. Even though sun and moon are considered to be the two eyes of the Lord, but they are material things. So the Lord has to watch sun and moon also. So how can he watch? Only if he is above. Only if he has eyes, or only if he is watching with his eyes or with his lens above sun and moon, he can keep an eye on sun and moon also. So otherwise, sun and moon can, one day sun may not want to come out, or one day moon may not want to come out. That's why Lord is keeping an eye on everything. Lord is keeping an eye on his own eyes, which are sun and moon. from the transcendental lens, from spiritual world, he is keeping an eye on sun and moon also, and on us also. So that is Sarvadhyaksha, Sarvadhyakshaya, and then Sakshine. Sakshi we discussed in the previous shlokas also many times. So one interesting thing about this Sakshi is that Sakshi means the general understanding is he is the witness. Paramatma, he is sitting in our heart, and he is watching everything. He is watching all our actions, desires, everything. And he is permitting also. He is permitting our desires. He is permitting our actions. Upadrashta, Anumanta. Upadrashta means he is the observer. Anumanta means he is the permitter. So this is the general understanding that Sakshi means he is the witness. He is the witness of all our actions. He is the witness of our desires. He is the witness of our thoughts. He is the witness of our thoughts also. But here is a beautiful thing about Sakshi. He is witness, the Lord as Paramatma, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu in our heart. He is the witness. But what is his goal? Why is he witnessing? Why is he watching us? Why is he keeping an eye on us? That is to protect us. Just like a mother. A mother, let's say a mother has a very young child, 1 year, 2-year-old child. When the child is so young, the mother is constantly keeping an eye on the child. Wherever the child is going, the mother is constantly keeping an eye. And whatever the mother is doing, whether the mother is cooking or mother is, listening to a class like this, mother is talking on the phone, mother is shopping, mother is driving, whatever mother is doing, she's constantly keeping an eye on the child. Why? To protect the child, so that the child does not do things that are harmful to the child. Child does not go to a place which is not safe for the child. Similarly, the Lord is Sakshi, means the Lord wants to protect us so that we don't do things that will cause harm to us. We don't do things that will cause harm to our soul. We don't do things that will make us degrade or downgrade from human life to lower species of life. Our goal is to progress to higher species of life and to go to spiritual world. But when we are in the human body, we can make mistakes. So the Lord as Sakshi, He's witness not in a neutral state, but He's there. There's a deeper meaning. When we say Sakshi, Lord is the Sakshi, there's a deeper meaning. It's very emotional and feelings. We have to understand the Lord's feelings here. Why He is acting as Sakshi? He's not there to witness when we are doing wrong things and He's ready to catch. He's not like a like a security person or police officer who is always waiting for people to commit mistakes or crimes and then ready to catch them. There's a beautiful saying in English, a good leader is not that person who is ready to catch the mistakes of his subordinates. But a good leader is that person who is ready to catch the good deeds, the good actions of the team members and appreciate them. And also, when they are making mistakes, he's ready to correct them. He's ready to help them. That is a good leader. But in the corporate world, we see the managers, they're always ready to, find mistakes in the team members and scold them, give punishment, stand up on the bench, give a poor rating in the appraisal at the end of the year, give poor rating in the appraisals. All those things are there. But a good leader is that person who does not highlight the mistakes, even though he sees the mistakes, but he does not highlight the mistakes. Rather, he corrects them. And if he sees any good actions, good deeds, then he appreciates. Similarly, Lord is also like that. So you see Jagannath. Jagannath's eyes, how are the eyes?
Big and always open.
They're always big, always open, no eyelids.
Eyelids, yeah.
Yeah, he never blinks, he never closes his eyes. Why? Because Jagannath is waiting to see even a smaller service done by the devotees. Even if the devotees perform a smaller service, very minute, minuscule service, Jagannath looks it with big lens. Jagannath looks it with the big eyes, big lens. See, when you look at a small thing with your eye, it looks small. But if you use a magnifying lens and look at that, it looks very big. So Jagannath always has this magnifying lens on his eyes. And even if we do a small thing, he makes it big. And you see Lord Venkateshwara or Ranganath and other avatars of Vishnu Murti, how are their eyes?
Like normal.
They're almost closed or half shut.
Yeah.
If you look at Venkateshwara's deity, right?
Yeah.
They're almost closed or they are half shut.
Prabhuji, some deity is like completely closed. Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason, Prabhuji, for that?
So one reason is the Lord is always, even the Mahavishnu, who is lying down in the causal ocean, he's also sleeping. They're always in this yoga nidra. They're always in this yoga nidra performing activities. But the deeper meaning, why some avatars of the Lord, they close eyes completely or they close their eyes half shut, is they don't want to see the mistakes of the devotees. They don't want to see the mistakes of the devotees. They don't want to see the sufferings of the devotees. They only want to see the good service done by the devotees. That's why Jagannath, has big eyes and never closes his eyes. And other avatars, half shut or completely shut. They don't want to see the mistakes of the Lord, of the devotees. Okay, so that is Sakshi. Next, Purusha we discussed. He's the first person. Atma Mula. Atma Mula means he's the source of our Atma. He's the source of our Atma. He's the source and basis of our Atma. And Mula Prakriti. Mula Prakriti means he is the source of, Mula means root, root or source. Mula Prakriti means he is the source of the Prakriti. Prakriti is the material world, the nature. He is the source. Okay. So this is what we discussed in Shloka number 13. By saying all this, Gajendra is calling out to the Lord, saying that, O Lord, you are Kshetrajna, you know everything, and you are Sakshi. You are there to protect me. You are Sarvadhyakshaya, you are watching me from above. So you know very well what is happening to me, how I'm stuck here. And even before that, you have a complete CCTV footage. Gajendra is telling to the Lord that, oh Lord, you have the complete CCTV footage, what exactly happened. Initially I came here to Trikuta Parvat and in this lake to enjoy. And you know that how much pride I had, how much uh, uh, how much how I was inclined to do sense enjoyment. And I came here with my family, and you saw everything. And then after coming here, the crocodile caught me, and then I did not take it seriously. I thought I was powerful. Oh, what can the small crocodile do to me? I'm Gajendra. I'm the king of elephants. Huh? So all these thought processes. You are aware of all my thoughts. What exactly happened to me? And you know how I fought for 1,000 years. And now you know my miserable condition. I'm not able to get out of the clutches of crocodile. And you know what is best for me, whether to save my life or whether to let me die in the clutches of crocodile and then liberate me and take me to spiritual world. You know what is best for me. So you are the Kshetrajna, you are Sarvadhyaksha, you are Sakshi. In one sense, these three things mean the same. Kshetrajna means Lord as Paramatma, he is watching everything. He's knowing everything. And Sarvadhyaksha, he is the overseer. As Paramatma in the heart, he is overseeing everything. And as Sakshi, Sakshi means as Paramatma within the heart again, he is witnessing everything. In one sense, these three things mean the same. But there's a difference. So you know what is best for me, so you do that. Okay. So the Gajendra Stuti is so beautiful. It's very unique. It's very unique and very special. In the past, we discussed one reason why it is special. That this is spoken by an animal. All other stutis in Bhagavatam or elsewhere, they're all spoken by human beings. But this is the first time we are seeing a stuti spoken by an animal. And another reason, this is we discussed already. Another reason why Gajendra Stuti is so special compared to other stutis in Bhagavatam is, see, in Bhagavatam we have Dhruva prayers, Prahlada prayers, Kunti prayers, Brahma prayers, Vritrasura prayers. So many other prayers are there. Gopi Geetam, Venu Geetam. So many things are there. But Acharyas, they rank Gajendra Stuti as second topmost stuti in the entire stotrams. What is the first, what is the number one topmost stuti or stotram or Geetam? That is Gopi Geetam. Gopi Geet or Gopi Geetam, which comes in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Dashama Skandam. 31st chapter, 10th canto, 31st chapter. When Krishna was performing Rasa Leela, all the gopis, they start feeling that Krishna is only with me, not with anyone else, not with any other gopi. Krishna is only dancing with me and not with any other gopi. As soon as gopis got this feeling, little sense of pride, a tinge of pride, then Krishna disappeared. So in that mood of separation, gopis sang Gopi Geetam. So that is topmost. That is a topmost stuti, stotram or Geetam in the entire Vedic literature. And Gajendra Stuti is ranked as top 2, right next to Gopi Geetam. Gopis are considered the topmost devotees. They are even greater than Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, greater than Devaki and Vasudev, greater than Sudama, greater than Arjuna, greater than Prahlada, greater than Dhruva, greater than anyone, any other devotee, greater than Bhishma. What is the proof that the gopis are greater than Bhishma? Because Bhishma Dev himself takes the name of gopis in Bhishma Stuti. So gopis are greater than, their love is greater than anything else and anyone else's love. So if Gopi Geetam is such a highly ranked topmost Geetam, and Gajendra Stuti is placed or it is ranked right next to Gopi Geetam, now we can understand how important, how special Gajendra Stuti is. But here is the question. Why it is ranked next to Gopi Geetam? Why it is ranked so high as top 2? I mean, when I am saying these numbers, right, top 1, top 2, it's not just to give some numbers, but just to give importance. It's not literally, somebody is giving ranking as number 1, number 2 like that. But just to understand, I'm just telling like that. But why it is so important like this? The reason is all other stutis, when and how they were recited, for
For
example,
Krishna Vyog,
hmm?
they were missing Krishna. Because they were missing in both of these, they were missing Krishna. They were calling it with deep pain
Not
that
Gopi
they
Geet,
need.
not Gopi Geet. Gopi Geet, you keep it aside. For example, take Prahlada prayers or Dhruva prayers, Kunti prayers, for example. They were recited right in front of Krishna. Kunti Maharani recited Kunti Stuti right in front of Krishna. Dhruva recited those prayers when he got darshan of Vishnu. So right in front of Vishnu, he spoke that Stuti. Prahlada also, when he was sitting in the lap of Narsimhadev, he recited Prahlada Stuti. So in all Brahma prayers, Brahma recited standing in front of Krishna. All the other, Bhishmadev was lying on the bed of arrows and Krishna was standing in front of Bhishmadev. So all other stutis, Krishna or Vishnu was there personally in front of them. But Gopi Geetam and Gajendra Stuti, Krishna or Vishnu is not there in person. So gopis, in Gopi Geetam, gopis are calling out to Krishna to come and give his darshan again. And what is their difficulty there? What is their circumstance or situation there? They are in a difficulty of feeling the separation from Krishna. And that difficulty is much severe than Gajendra's difficulty. Gajendra is caught by the clutches of crocodile, which is causing pain to the body. But the difficulty that gopis are feeling is much more severe than what Gajendra is feeling. That separation from Krishna is causing pain to their bodies, to the bodies of gopis, just like fire causes heat. So that's why Gajendra, so here Vishnu is not there in front of Gajendra. He's calling out to Vishnu, he's calling out to the Lord to give his darshan and to protect him. Now, when you, and before seeing darshan of the Lord, Gajendra has complete faith. Gajendra has complete faith that the Lord will protect. Now, what is this faith? Faith means believing in something that you don't see. Believing in something that you don't see. If you see something and believe, then anybody can believe in that, right? But believing in something that you don't see, that is where your faith is tested. So Gajendra, he has not seen the Lord, but he has kept his complete faith on the Lord. He has kept his complete trust on the Lord, that the Lord will come and protect. That's why this is so special. Even in the case of Draupadi also, Draupadi, even though in that Asat Sabha, Krishna was not there, but before that, she has seen Krishna. She has seen Krishna. All other devotees, they all have seen Krishna and recited the prayers. Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, and there are Arjuna prayers in Bhagavatam also. Arjuna saw Krishna. But Gajendra Stuti is so special in its unique way that they are not recited in front of the Lord. Without seeing the Lord, Gajendra recited these prayers. It is almost like Gopi Gita. Gopis were feeling separation from Krishna, and here Gajendra is feeling separation from the Lord. That's why he is feeling the pain. And he has complete trust on the Lord. The Lord will come and protect. So, with that said, let's begin our discussion on the next shloka. सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणद्रष्ट्रे सर्वप्रत्यय हेतवे
सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणद्रष्टे सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
सताच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः
असताच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः.
Okay, I need 3 people to recite this. Shamala, can you recite?
Yes, Prabhuji. सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणद्रष्टे सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणद्रष्टे सर्वप्रत्यय हेतवे
असताच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः.
असताच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः. Mahi?
Yeah. सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणदृष्टे सर्वप्रत्यय हेतवे
Sarvendriya
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणदृष्टे
Sarva
सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
असताच्छाय याक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः
Asatachaya Yoktaya Sada
सदा
Bhasaya Te
भासाय ते
Namaha.
नमः.
Okay, Sarita?
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणद्रष्टे सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
Sarvendriya
Indriya
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणद्रष्टे
Sarva Pratyaya
सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
हेतवे
असताच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः.
Asatachaya
असत्याच्छाय
Yoktaya
योक्ताय
असताच्छाय
Sada
सदा
योक्ताय
Bhasaya
भासाय
Te
ते
सदा
Namaha.
ते
नमः.
नमः
ते नमः.
Okay, so let me open Veda base and we will read the translation and purport. Okay, so before that, I wanted to show you something very interesting. Okay, yeah, do you see this?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so there is this tool called Node GPT. Node GPT. I just opened this and then I provided link to the recording of YouTube link of the class on Shloka number 13, which we discussed last week, right? I just summarized. That's what we discussed. Kshetrajnaya namastubhyam sarvadhyakshaya sakshine purushaya atma mulaya mula prakritaye namaha. So I provided that YouTube link to this tool, and within 2 or 3 minutes, it summarized everything and gave and made presentation slides. And look at this. That even the title also, Gajendra Stuti, Soul's Quest. I could never think about this title actually, Soul's Quest. We talk so much about soul and super soul, but this is the essence of that prayer. What is Gajendra doing there in that shloka? By repeatedly calling to Paramatma, super soul, he is expressing his own quest. He is expressing his own quest. He is searching for super soul. Quest means search, right? Soul's quest means soul search. What is Gajendra searching for? Super soul, Paramatma. And let's quickly go over these slides and see how nicely it summarized everything. What and all I spoke in that class. Gajendra's appeal and divine supervision, body and soul. And see here, the essence of Gajendra's Stuti, contextual invocation, Paramatma as the ultimate witness, involvement in material nature, Mula Prakriti. We discussed about Mula Prakriti, right? Limited free will and Kshetrajna. We discussed this also, right? I think when I was in Tirupati, I gave this class. Lavanya was also there. She also spoke a few points. Just like how the, like a house has a backyard. If a child wants to play within the backyard, the child can only play within the boundary of the backyard, within the fence, inside the fence. Similarly, whatever the jiva wants to perform, his activities are limited. They are within this body. They are limited by the boundary of this body. And his knowledge about those actions is also limited to his own body. He cannot know about others' bodies. Knowledge and self-realization beyond mere information. We discussed this also, right? Kshetrajna means knowing about the kshetra. Kshetra means the 26 material elements and the interactions among them. But the knowledge of kshetra is not just limited to material elements. The real knowledge is knowing Atma Tattva, knowing about the spirit soul and super soul. And that knowledge, the definition of real knowledge is given by Krishna in 13th chapter. Krishna says the qualities, cultivation of qualities is the real knowledge. Amanitvam, adambitvam, ahimsa, shantirarjavam, acharyopasanam, shaucham, sthairyamatma, vinigraha. Krishna gives list of 20 qualities there. And Krishna says, cultivation of these good qualities, devotional qualities, is the real knowledge. Knowledge is not just bits and pieces. Knowledge is not just information. It's beyond mere information. And see how nicely, this tool summarized everything. Gajendra's appeal and divine supervision. Duality in devotion, balancing in material life and spiritual. Sakshi and Sarvadhyaksha. Body and soul. Body as temporary construct. Recognizing true nature. And then even story also. Rahugana, Lavanya narrated the story, right? Rahugana and Jadabharat. Significance in daily life, devotional qualities and divine presence, enhancing, embracing humility. So I spoke this also, this part, embracing humility. When Krishna gives the list of 20 qualities in 13th chapter, and then Krishna says, this is knowledge. And in that 20 qualities, humility is the topmost one. That's the first one. And see how beautifully this tool, it highlighted that point also. So I was so amazed to see this.
This is really nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So very nice.
AI is dangerous, Prabhuji.
Huh?
AI is really scary.
Yeah. Today I saw something on internet. It said AI is not just a tool or a machine, but it is a new species. It is a new species. Species means it's a new type of living entity. Just like animal, tree, human being, insect, snake, all these things. These are all species, different species of life. So that, that little message on Facebook, it said, AI is not just a machine, but it is a new species. Now, when I looked at this, that I was really convinced how powerful AI is, how nicely it was able to summarize. First of all, it has to understand my accent. It's not a proper American accent. It has to understand the English accent and then, summarize everything very nicely like this. So I was so impressed. Then I thought maybe I should, at home, I should just speak the entire class and then make these PowerPoint slides and then give a class again in the evening.
I thought you were saying that you're going to make and then you'll ask the species to present it.
Oh yeah, that's also there. Yeah, I can ask AI to clone myself, and the AI can give a class
So you can give multiple classes in one time.
simultaneously. Yes. In one room,
Multiple
Amantamala
space.
Stotra,
Yeah, Sarvadaksha.
another room, Gajendra Stuti. That's a good idea. Maybe that's the future, actually.
Yeah, Prabhuji, it's very scary actually. AI. It's taking
Yeah,
away jobs of everyone.
yeah.
Very scary.
But that's useful, if it is used in a right way. See now how nicely. Now
Yeah,
starting
it's
from
true.
starting from tomorrow, I'm going to use this to summarize what we spoke in the previous class, so that it'll be easy for everybody to just recollect what we discussed in the previous class and then go to the next shloka. Otherwise, sometimes I may forget, you may forget what we discussed. So let's use this tool moving forward. Um, okay. Now, do we have time to discuss this shloka?
Prabhuji, small request, Prabhuji. Like this is a presentation, whatever you showed. Is it able to attach in the YouTube video also your recordings?
Mm,
Is it possible? Maybe in the
okay.
description or somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Probably it might be possible. There might be another tool, ChatGPT tool like that, to merge the video and the presentations. First, we have to use the video to make slides and then combine video and slides. So maybe it's possible. Yeah, maybe it's possible, and I think that's a good point. That way, whoever is watching recording, right, they will look at the slides, they will look at some text on the slides. It'll be more helpful. Yeah, sure. I'll explore. Yeah, yeah.
The same prompt, Prabhuji, if you add that, give me these slides with the evidences of recordings, I think it will be able to give you. Just add the prompt, maybe try.
No, this is not a prompt. This is just
Oh,
just have to provide
okay.
a link.
Just, okay, got it.
No,
There's another way, I think, which you can do. GPT prompt also will do, Prabhuji, if you try that.
ChatGPT might, yeah, throw prompt. I think we might be able to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's already almost 10 o'clock. So what do we
Yes,
want to
Prabhuji.
do? I think
Very
yeah,
close,
because it will
Prabhuji.
easily take 30 to 45 minutes. At least 30 minutes.
Or we can finish word to word meaning translation.
Oh yeah. That we can do that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was about to show, and then I got reminded of this. Okay. Sarvendriya Guna Drashtre, Shloka number 14. Sarvendriya Guna Drashtre, Sarva Pratyaya Hetave, Asata Chaya Yoktaya, Sada Basayate Namaha. Sarvendriya Guna Drashtre, onto the seer of all objectives pursued by the senses. Sarva Pratyaya Hetave, who is the solution to all doubts, and without whose help one cannot solve all doubts and inabilities. Asata, with the manifestation of unreality or illusion. Chayaya, because of the resemblance. Uktaya, called Sat, of reality. Abhasaya, unto the reflection. Te, unto you. Nama, I offer my respectful obeisances. Okay, Ankita, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. My Lord, you are the observer of all the objectives of the senses. Without your mercy, there is no possibility of solving the problem of doubts. The material world is just like a shadow resembling you. Indeed, one accepts this material world as real because it gives a glimpse of your existence. Purport. To paraphrase this verse, the objectives of sensual activities are actually observed by you. Without your direction, the living entity cannot take even a step forward. As confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 15.15, Sarvasya chaham hridi sanivishto mattham smitir jnana apohanam cha. You are situated in everyone's heart, and only from you come remembrance and forgetfulness. Chayeva yasya bhuvanani bibharti durga. The living entity, under the clutches of Maya, wants to enjoy this material world. But unless you give him directions and remind him, he cannot make progress in pursuing his shadowy objective in life. The conditioned soul wrongly progresses toward the wrong objective, life after life, and he is reminded of that objective by you. In one life, the conditioned soul desires to progress toward a certain objective, but after his body changes, he forgets everything. Nonetheless, my Lord, because he wanted to enjoy something of this world, you remind him of this in his next birth. Matha spritir jnana apohanam cha. Because the conditioned soul wants to forget you. By your grace, you give him opportunities, life after life, by which he can almost perpetually forget you. Therefore, you are eternally the director of the conditioned souls. It is because you are the original cause of everything that everything appears real. The ultimate reality is your Lordship, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. The word Sarva Pratyaya Hetave is explained by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, who says that a result gives one a glimpse of its cause. For example, since an earthen pot is the result of the actions of a potter, by seeing the earthen pot, one can guess at the existence of the potter. Similarly, this material world resembles the spiritual world, and any intelligent person can guess how it is acting. As explained in Bhagavad Gita, Maya Dyakshena Prakriti Suyate Cha Characharam. The activities of the material world suggest that behind them is the superintendence of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so I think we'll pause here, and tomorrow we can. So tomorrow, is everyone available to join the class?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Yeah, Vishali, you will be available because there is no Thanksgiving in India. Sarita?
Mostly available, Prabhuji. Anyhow, tomorrow nothing will happen. Everything is closed, so.
Yeah, everything will be closed tomorrow. Yeah. Mahi?
Yeah, I'm also available, Prabhuji.
Okay, there. Ankita, you said you'll go to temple and then you can dial in whenever you are able to. Next, Siri?
I'm available, Guruji.
Available. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to show your face to all of us? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. If everyone can show your face also to her, she'll be happy. You have many moons here. many moons. Yeah. Okay. So with that said, we'll conclude here. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Grantara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Shri Gajendra Stuti ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay.